just majestic, really.
Braving the smell was worth it for Zach Rose.
I've always wanted to see something like this up close without, wishing harm on anything.
And his fiance, Mariah Scroggins.
I feel lucky to have been able to observe without stressing it out in life, but it breaks my heart so much to have been able to immediately recognize there's something wrong with it.
After an examination, biologists determined this almost 40-foot-long emaciated gray whale died of starvation. He's the fifth to wash up at ocean shores since March. This gray whale appeared about 5 miles south on Friday.
It is heartbreaking. It's, I used to say in recent years, these deaths are worrisome, but they're not yet alarming. Well, now they are alarming. They've clearly got our attention.
John Clallam-Bokidis from the Cascadia Research Collective expects to break last year's record for deceased whales found on the coast and in Puget Sound. Boaters discovered this one in Deception Pass Saturday. There have been 13 dead gray whales found up and down the Washington coast and at least 2 more in Oregon since March. Biologists say climate change has limited the whales' food in Alaska and the Arctic Circle.
This reflects that they did not get enough to feed last year, because these whales typically fast when they migrate down to their breeding grounds in Mexico that they're on their way back from. And so this is the period that kind of is most stressful, if you will. If they didn't get enough of a reserve, that's when they're not making it.
It's unfortunate it's happening, but we need to pay attention to the impact that we're having on the world around us.
For this couple, a vivid illustration of a problem.
We've been being told for a long time about the impact that we've been having, and so many people have been ignoring it. And I feel like it's just going to get pushed to a point where nature won't let us ignore it anymore. It seems like that might be what's happening.
If you make a discovery like this on the coast, do not touch the whale, but do contact authorities. Those biologists will want to know about it. On the Washington coast for Environment Northwest, I'm Drew Mickelson.